My brother.
What's up, dude?
What you got?
Work.
What you got?
A lot of work, a lot of work. That's it.
Are you?
Yeah, thank God, man. You know how it goes.
Yep.
Gotta keep him busy, keep him busy. What's up on your end?
Same old, you know.
Yeah.
Just that and the other thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, same old, same old. We're going a little bit of what we were doing before, no? With I saw a new video Franchise put up.
Oh yeah, Franchise came out with something nice.
Talking about the IRS.
Yeah, it was actually a good video. For once I didn't watch the whole thing, but from what I watched, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? It looked pretty good. It was political, but it was good. I mean,
he was on point on a lot of things.
He was. I mean? He should stay there. He should stay on point because he was good. I got to give it to him when you got to give it to him. He was fucking good. And that's where he should stay, where he's good, and stop with the bullshit because he was fucking good.
Totally.
You know, he thinks like a fucking criminal, like a
totally. Yeah. One thing that caught my eye that was his first issue was how the government says on the IRS tax returns or something like that, there's a slot. It says if you're dealing illegal drugs or illegal monies and stuff, you know, they don't give a fuck unless you pay your taxes. Just pay your taxes.
Right.
That I knew from a while back. I knew that always. The government really doesn't give a shit what the hell you do as long as you pay your taxes. But what I didn't know, that it was on a tax return and it was on their website. I didn't know that part.
Right. Now, here's what can happen. A lot of guys, especially what's his name? Oh, Fat Boy, used to be scared to death of the IRS. Right. And he would somehow, you know, he'd pay his taxes, but it wasn't everything, you know, obviously, but he paid a good amount. But he also paid it in a way to where it went through some other business.
Right.
Okay. Because you're not just going to say, well, I made 100,000.
I sold so many bricks. I made so much, so I got to pay this. No.
Right. So he used to pay, but he would also always go through another fucking business. Now, the problem with that is that's money laundering. And then this is what makes no fucking sense on that IRS form. If you've got $1 million in your bank account or $1 million on you, Carlos, right? You got $1 million on you, and I know it's dirty money. And you tell me, hey, Cooch, hey, take 500,000 and put it in your account for me. I didn't do shit, right? I'm taking your 500 and putting it in my account, but it's dirty money.
Right.
I just fucking caught a money laundering case right there. We're doing nothing. So explain this bullshit to me. How can you sell dope and then send a check to the IRS and they can take your drug money and stick it in their fucking bank account and them not be co-conspirators for money laundering? How the fuck is that possible?
Well, it's either, you know, they're co-conspirators or that's a hook for them. Let's make it sound good for them so they can say, okay, we're doing good. We're gonna stay out of IRS's way, the government's way. We're gonna get some money to the government so they can leave us alone, and that's just the hook to bring you in. So to open up investigations, where the money came from, how did you get this in here? You know what I'm saying? That's another way. That's something else.
It is, but it says clearly there if you made money selling drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
It should just say if you made any extra money, period.
That's it.
But they said drugs.
Drugs.
Now, my argument would be this. If I was in front of the judge and I caught a case for 10 keys or whatever the fuck it is, I'd say, Your Honor, wait a minute. I'm partners with the U.S. government.
Right. You got your share.
They got their fucking share of my dirty money. How the fuck is this even possible? Now, Mike said that this was new, which I believe it probably is. It's actually on their website. I didn't look at it, but he's got his phone and shit, and he's showing.
He's
not bullshitting. So yeah, he said he was skeptical and had to do his own fucking investigation.
I mean, the way that we used to do it, like back when, because of everything, I had a lot of things under my name. When I was stupid, you know. Then I got smart and I took everything out of my name. You know what I'm saying? But when I was stupid enough to have things under my name, I would pay my taxes in order to justify everything that I had.
Right. You have
You know what
to.
I mean? I had because I'm paying $2,000 and I'm making 3 million a year.
Right.
Doesn't add up. That's a red flag. So I would my accountants and everything, they would adjust everything so everything would look good. Okay, he's got this, he's got that. You know, he made so much like this, he made so much like that. What was that? What was that form called? 1099 or something like that?
1099 is like a subcontractor. 1099,
Something
right?
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that I used to do. And then W4 you can't, because that's W4 when you're employed
Right.
by somebody, right?
Right.
Okay. W2, I'm sorry, not W4, W2.
Right.
So that's how we used to do it. You know what I mean? But before 911 and all that, you can deposit cash monies into your account. Now you can't even deposit cash into some accounts.
Unless
Everything's got to be through wired or checks, or you can't deposit cash.
I saw a few accounts where the only way you could deposit cash is if you had an account with that bank, right?
You're into your own account.
Into your own account, right? But you can't do third party shit. Like if I wanted to deposit cash into your account,
You can't do it.
I would have to have an account at your bank. Yeah, they're choking up on it. So if me and you both have an account at Barnett Bank, which doesn't exist anymore, then I could do it because I'm their customer. But if I'm not, and I wanted to put in, you could walk in and say, hey, I have your account number, I have this and that. Let me put in 50,000. You can't do it. You got to do it by check. They want to know where that shit came from.
And where it came from. Exactly.
Listen, eventually there ain't going to be any more money anyway. Right now, when you think about it, what the fuck is the paper there for anyway? Well, really, what's the paper for? Nothing. You can eliminate the paper and replace it with some sort of digital code and say, hey, fuck the paper.
Everything's like with the phone and shit.
Put it on your phone. Easy.
They even got a bracelet, no? Some bracelet or something. You just
watch out, because when they start scanning with the fucking anything on the wrist or the forehead, we fuck, boy. It's end times, baby. It's end times.
I mean, they got a lot of that shit over here now, so I can imagine what they got over there. You know what I mean?
Don't listen. If you got to put something on your wrist to buy shit to swipe, you better watch that shit.
No, I don't do any of that. The most I do is not even me. I have my
stuttering motherfucker, you.
I transfer. You know what I'm saying? Transfer this, transfer that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't carry cash over here anymore. It's over.
I wouldn't listen. If I was Colombia, I'd stop making cash anyway. Fucking 10 million pesos for what? The fuck is 10 million pesos? Why don't they just start at 10? Why you got? Listen, in Colombia, everybody's a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it. How much for
how much is that? 10 million. Everybody
10 million.
10 million. Shit. They're dealing millions just like that.
Just like that for a fucking hamburger. 10 million pesos. Oh shit. How much is fucking 10 million pesos? Oh, fucking 20 bucks. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, kid. Yeah, but he made a lot of that. And then he also said not only about the drugs, the stolen property.
That's fucking California's bullshit. Where you can steal. Now you can steal.
You got to pay taxes on if you steal somebody's property. You got to pay taxes on it.
I just, like you said, is it a trap? I mean, you got to be, first of all,
a trap, man.
You got to be stupid. I mean, what are they trying to trap the dummies? Is they trying to get rid of fucking they're trying to do some sort of cleansing, get rid of all the idiots? Hey, I stole it, so I'm going to let you know I stole it.
Yeah. I'm like, you probably see some fucking idiot going over there, but I just told this, I'm going to pay my taxes.
Shit. What's next?
Oh my God. Yeah, but he had some pretty interesting stuff there. He was talking about the open border. He was talking about
what did he say about the open borders? Because I didn't get that far.
He says that's crazy. He says that there's I don't know how many million people coming through the borders, and they're housing them in good neighborhoods and stuff, and they don't know if they can bring in the COVID. They don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's not, he's right. You know, he's fucking right.
That part, yeah, because of the sanitation and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I hear the States is crazy. Here it's crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Barranquilla is doing something smart, right? Christmas is over, right? Now the pre-carnivals Pre-carnivals start. That means party time. Right, getting ready for carnival. Carnival's the peak. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What are they doing? They're shutting down pre-carnival, and we're gonna have carnival.
Okay, to stop the spread of fucking bullshit going
Because
around.
because if you start the party pre-carnival, the shit's gonna be going up, up, up. When carnival comes, it's gonna be the hospitals, clinics, everybody's gonna be shut. So they're
Okay.
gonna shut everything down before carnival, let carnivals only. You know what I mean? So
Makes
we're
sense.
good. We're good.
Makes sense.
But like for instance, Cali, Pasto, and all those cities are crazy. And they just went through Christmas, they went through their carnivals and stuff like that. And the infections out there are crazy.
What do you mean?
You know?
They got a carnival at a different time?
There's a carnival in Colombia. There's at least 1 or 2 carnivals or festivals one a month in the different cities.
Oh, I gotcha. So it moves around. It's not like the whole country.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Oh, okay. I
Now,
gotcha.
when you come, it's Barranquilla, and Barranquilla is known for its carnival because it's at the same time as Mardi Gras, Rio, Aruba, Curacao. All the carnivals in the world at one time, they designate one city in that country for the carnival. In
Got it.
Colombia, it's designated for Barranquilla. In the States, it's Mardi Gras. Okay. Brazil is Rio.
Okay. Brazil, I heard
Okay.
was a good one.
Yeah, they shut it down. And it's not happening this year. So a lot of Brazilian carnival partiers are diverting over here. So you're gonna see a lot of Brazilians here.
Damn, boy.
Yep. It's gonna be a blast.
I remember seeing one of those one year, and the girl, she didn't have anything on but paint.
That's it. They do that here.
Man.
They do that here.
And down at the bottom, I think there was like a Band-Aid, maybe, with
That's it.
a piece of
That's
fishing
it.
string. With a
They
piece of
said the
fishing
body
string.
paint. They do the body paintings here. They do that.
I
The
want to paint.
tigers and they do
I
the
can paint.
tigers. All this. They do all that here.
I'm gonna bring my fucking paintbrush.
They're gonna roll it.
I'm gonna be painting that bitch. I'll bring a spray gun. Next.
Right. Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, so that was Franchise's he really hit the government hard. You know,
Yeah.
he was chopping their busting their balls, how you guys say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He knocked it out of the park with that one. So
Yeah.
I think
And then I switched over to our dear friend Sammy.
look at this motherfucker here. You see this motherfucker?
I'm gonna go boom.
I ought to scare the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You see how big this? There he goes.
Yeah, he's huge, man.
Well, he's just starting. Come on, cat. Come on. Come on.
What's his name? Magnus, no?
Magnus. Keep coming.
Magnus, that's what his name is.
Stinky motherfucker. Get out of here. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
That's a cool cat. Oh man. Hey, so your buddy, Sammy the Bull.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Now, that email we got the other day, without saying anything about the guy.
What about it?
What do you think?
I think
Should
they
we
want to
warn
reach
him?
out. They want to reach out, but they don't want to reach out.
Well, should we warn him or what? Because it's not good. We don't have to say much. We don't have to say much, but it's someone's he's in trouble, boy. He's in fucking trouble.
Oh my God. I don't know. That's a hard one, you know?
Well, we don't have to say what it is. We could just tell him, listen, maybe they should fucking send us an email because anyway, Mike, if you're listening, because I know you are, you better send me a fucking email or somebody send me an email because there's someone after your ass. And I'll tell you what, it's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah. Is it?
At all.
At all. It's so bad. I don't even want to say it.
Yeah. Through where you try to look at an angle, you know, more or less of convenience or maybe to help. You can't get him. You know what I mean? It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
So anyway, how do we say it without fucking exposing it?
Can't.
You can't.
Can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, we'll think about it, Mike. You've got your fucking attention, buddy. Tell you what, someone's got it in for you. It ain't us. We don't give a fuck. But this is not. Listen, if we got the email, I can imagine how many other people they're going to send the fucking email to.
Right, and it can damage them totally.
Damage.
Totally, like my word, totally.
Finish.
So,
anyway, next. Fuck it. Next. We'll keep it for now.
Yeah. Your buddy Sammy and the Mexicans.
This motherfucker. This son of a bitch here, boy. I tell you what. You gotta like Sammy for. You know what he should do?
That's a good story, though.
Sammy's creative.
Sammy
should write it. He should write a children's book. No, I'm not bullshitting you. Just because he can, take the same story. You got the big bad bear and some fucking super ninja turtle. Just come up with bullshit for kids.
Right.
But some of his shit is, you sit there and you wonder. He always, no matter what the circumstance is, he always comes out smelling like a fucking rose, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to come out like fucked up once in a while.
Right.
So tell me the story, because I watched some of it and I stopped it right when he said this. I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
Well, apparently, he did a video, a sit down, one of these things that he does, and supposedly, he got word he was in Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Peter Gotti, put a hit out on him, I guess, or something like that, and he sent a crew out there. Eddie, his brother-in-law, his sister's husband, gave out the information.
Right.
Of where he was at, supposedly. And then they got Fat Sally was supposed to be the shooter, and Hunk or something like that was to accompany him. You know what I mean? Well, regardless, the hit never happened. He was worried. He knew that they were coming for him and all this stuff and all that. So he was on the lookout. And these guys came looking for him. They tried him and all that. But it just so happens that one day he's there at his house, and there was a shootout or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, there was a Mexican chasing a black dude down the street.
That's what it was. And then he saw that the shooting, how everything happened. And supposedly the police came around and asking questions about the shooting and all that. And they came up to him and they asked him if he had seen anything. And he said he didn't see shit.
Right.
Supposedly he had seen everything. Supposedly the leader of the clan of the crew there in that town where he was living,
the Mexican.
The Mexican was overhearing. So one day he was getting into his car and he sees this big Mexican walking towards him. He pulls out a gun, takes it out of his waist, and he's got it to the door. And the guy he pulls out and says, yeah, what do you want? And he says, you're Sammy the Bull, right? Goes, yeah, why? He goes, well, I heard you didn't say anything. I overheard you talking to cops. You didn't say anything. And the guy went something like that, or
there's a few things that are odd on this whole fucking story. Okay, so this Mexican overhears Sammy the Bull talking to the cops, and Sammy says he didn't see anything, blah blah blah, right? Then the Mexican comes up to his car, and Sammy rolls his window down, and the Mexican says, oh, so you're Sammy the Bull. Now, my question is, how the fuck does the Mexican know this is Sammy the Bull? Because he had plastic fucking surgery.
Right.
How would you know that's Sammy the Bull? That's number one.
Right.
If he already knew it was Sammy the Bull, he wouldn't have to ask him if it was Sammy the Bull. He'd say, hey, Sammy. But how would he, recognize a guy as being Sammy the Bull? What was Sammy the Bull walking around and telling everybody I'm Sammy the Bull? I doubt that. And then he invites him to a party.
Yeah, to a barbecue where he's going to have his whole crew and his family and everybody there.
Right. So these Mexicans, which are probably some gangbangers, right? Street code. They know it's Sammy the Bull. So if they know it's Sammy the Bull, then they know he was one of the biggest rats in modern history. But just because it's Sammy the Bull, they feel honored, and they're going to invite him to their fucking shindig.
Yeah. Because he didn't say anything to the cops, supposedly.
Only because he kept his mouth shut on that particular instance, right? He kept his mouth shut on that one. So they're gonna let all the other shit go. All the 30 people he took down, take it down, John Gotti and all the other shit. They're gonna let that go. But you kept your mouth quiet about some stupid shit. So we're gonna invite you over. And then the next day when Sammy's driving down the street, the Mexicans look at him and they pound their chest for him. I mean, fucking come on already. They pound their chest. I pounded my chest right now. I get a heart attack. Now that's where I stopped it because you know it was getting good until he came up with this shit.
Yeah.
That brings me on to the Aryan Brotherhood story. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Now that one was even better, I think. So Sammy's in prison and he's got this Odin, this tattoo of Odin on his chest.
Huh.
Odin apparently is, you don't wear Odin unless you're high ranking or up in the Aryan Brotherhood.
Who's Odin?
I don't know. One of the gods, one of the Viking god. I don't know. I don't follow that shit, but it's Odin's one of the gods, something like that.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow who Odin is, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, you don't wear Odin unless you get permission. The Aryan Brotherhood's going to cut that shit off you. Now that's a fact.
Really?
It will cut it off, motherfucker. You don't wear that shit. And if you snitch, they want it back. Yeah, they want it back. You're out. You better fucking get ink that bitch up or they're going to take it off you. However, Sammy gets in real tight with somewhere in the ABs, the Aryan Brotherhood. And basically they tell him that they want him to wear Odin. They want him to wear Odin based on honor. This is fucking, he's walking around with this tattoo. So
this
then
after he cooperated?
Yeah, this is after he cooperated while he was in prison. So that would make, so I want to see someone from the Aryan Brotherhood who's active sit next to fucking Sammy the Bull and say that. Not some fucking rat motherfucker that was in protective custody with him.
Right.
And then turned around and told him, go, I'll choke that bird tonight. I tell you what. Shit. And then they go around and they tell him to put this fucking tattoo on his chest. That, you know, that basically says the Aryan Brotherhood accepts rats into their fucking group. And not only do we accept them, we want you to put our Odin on your chest. Now,
on your chest.
I have my own theory on this.
Sure you do.
I always do. I got my own theory on this one. It makes sense.
Okay.
If he does have an Odin stamp on his chest, I don't know why they wouldn't put something else, but if he does, I call it a bitch stamp. Okay. When you're in prison and you can't make a move, they're going to put their stamp on you for property and you're untouchable.
Ooh.
You're untouchable. Now,
right.
The only thing I don't get is if AB would actually allow Odin as an untouchable stamp. They might put AB on your arm.
Right.
Or
right.
ABP, Aryan Brotherhood Protected.
Right.
I don't know, but I know for a fact there's no way the fucking Aryan Brotherhood let him, not them, not those guys. Actually, I called a friend of mine who knows them. So, but I never fucking followed up. He goes, I know those guys. I'll fucking make a phone call. But this guy's in. He's your friend, the guy he replaced him when he died. Mm-hmm. So it's just one of those stories that he makes this shit up. Wow. I mean, people in YouTube, before me and you came out starting to expose some of this shit, they're like, all right, yeah, this is true. But you know, in this world, in the underground world, if you cooperate like that, you can't turn around and say, wait a minute, even though I cooperated, I'm still well respected among all the gangs, and they're gonna let me wear their You think the Latin Kings and the Norteños and the
Hell
they're
no.
gonna put you? What's the difference?
Hell no.
What's the fucking difference? No one's gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna let you do it. You
Yeah.
might have a guy on the side that might tolerate you, but for you to represent them and put your fucking Latin King on you and walk around after you're cooperated, shit, they'll cut that shit off you, motherfucker. They'll turn into a Latin queen.
Yeah, totally. I got one of the guys that used to work with me in New York, right?
Mhm.
Crazy nut. He's like about 7 feet tall. Big guy, loves the fight. Okay. He did some time over there,
Right?
right?
Where?
Gangbanger, New York.
Okay.
He got deported over here. And while he was locked up, he became a Latin king. Okay. He got into that whole world and all that shit, and he was dominating shit in prison and all that, max penitentiaries and all that shit. After he was done with his time, they deported him over here.
Mhm.
That motherfucker started the Latin Kings here. He's the leader of the Latin Kings here in Cartagena. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
those fucking Latin Kings, they're not just street gangbangers.
No.
There's some attorneys and some high profile.
Yeah. This guy's a lawyer.
Right.
And listen, yeah, and Latin Kings didn't exist here. He brought that shit over here. So he started with the kids from his hood, his barrio and all this stuff, bringing them in, and he's got over 100 and something men. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
One guy, a guy that we knew from the States that got locked up, cooperated, and he came down. And he goes, "Oh, Memo's here." He went to see Memo. And Memo, "Hey, how you doing?" He was talking to him. He knew how to talk to him. And then, and he got it out of him. I don't know how, but this dude, he put two and two together. He goes, "This motherfucker cooperated." You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Didn't say anything to him, but when he was walking out, boom, right in his leg. "Don't you ever come around my house again."
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't know. No. They're not gonna. That's not gonna happen. And, he told him, "You're lucky I don't kill you because we're boys and we know each other since from he was actually from Brooklyn, Church and 21st. He used to handle all that around there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he did some time over there, and then they deported him over here. But no, I see where you're what you're talking about. They're not gonna know.
No, it doesn't make. I just listen. It just doesn't make. And the people on YouTube, they gotta. I know some of them are younger generation, but they just gotta see through the. You can like him for his stories,
Yeah.
I like him for his fucking stories. Listen, everyone gets something out of it, even if it's bullshit. Some of them are funny, some of them are true, some of it's true, but he can't look. There's got to be a point to where you can't look good on every story.
Yeah. I saw another interview of his today, also that was just posted today or something. On somebody else was interviewing him, and he's got some good stuff. Like he was asked, they were asking him about how did he apply his mob skills to his business? You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of things that he says, like he doesn't have employees. I have a team. I have associates. I'm not a boss.
No, I agree with him on that.
I do that. I do that.
Me too.
I don't like say I'm the leader of such certain company. You know what I'm saying? And I want the person that's working with me to do something for me. Here they tend to give orders. I don't give orders.
Right.
Ever. I ask for favors.
Right.
And that's a mentality that a lot of people don't have. And he seems to have that. And that's good. That shows a different side of him.
No, absolutely.
That he's a decent person. He's just a wacko sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
I noticed that in Colombia, people like to bark orders at people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially if they got a little bit of one time. I'll tell you a story. One time, when I was flying. I lived in one of the most exclusive areas here in Barranquilla, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am with the people that worked in my house, like they clean the house, the cooks, and all this stuff and all that. Come on, let's go. And they're like my people. You know what I'm saying? One day, we leave to my ranch. We spent the whole weekend at the ranch, and then we come back, and then we're coming in, and I get into the elevator with the girl that was cooking for us, the one that did all my stuff and all that. And as we're walking in, a lady, one of these
Yeah.
is walking in. I'm even without shoes. I don't have shoes. I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? And my girl's right next to me. And then the lady comes in. She goes, the employee elevator is the one in the back. I go, why don't you go get it, bitch? You still looking at me like, you know what I mean? I go, you go get on it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? She ain't getting off. Why? Why the, you know what I'm saying? It's not, especially in that.
Who was the girl? Who was the girl she was telling to get off the elevator?
One of my mates, they used to work with me. The one that, you know.
She told that the employee elevator.
The employee elevators are, I go, then you get on it, bitch. Just like that. I was a little tipsy too, so I was out.
Yeah. That's good shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play that.
Yeah.
I do not play that. You know what I mean? No. Like for instance, I go to certain places. The maid of the house, they have their own plates. They have, come on, man.
Yeah, I've seen that. They don't eat at the table with you. What the fuck? I'm not like that. I'm not like that. But anyways, that part of Sammy, I see he's a cool dude. He's old school. Old school.
Yeah, he's old school. He's good. He's good, and he's coming from down under. You know what I'm saying? He's coming from like me, like you. You know what I'm saying? We brought up. You know, we came up on our own. You know what I mean? Yeah. We did it, and we did it from zero.
Fucking zero.
So that's good. Exactly.
How many times have you been down to zero?
Me, Papa, I've been up and down, like, with no lie.
Yeah, back to almost like nothing.
Five times.
Yeah, I think it was 3 for me. The only thing I had left was fucking bricks. All cash gone. I'm like, oh.
I didn't even have bricks.
Huh?
Listen, I didn't even have bricks.
You had credit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's one thing. You know, my dad always, you know, this is like we always say, this is a crooked business. Why make it any more crooked? If you're in this business, you're straight and you have word, you're gonna be okay. Right. You know what I mean? That's why I'm still here. I go anywhere, I talk to anybody, and wherever I go, and if I need anything that I'm not capable, and I just, oh, what? Los? Shit, go ahead. Whatever he wants, take it. Right now, listen, no lie. I swear to you, I just got off the phone a little while ago with there's huge company, huge company that wants to, how do you say it? Make an alliance. Right. With my company, huge company. He says, if it's you, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? There's some hospitals that need to be built. There's some police stations that need to be built. There's some roads that need to be built.
Well, fuck, if you build the police station, make sure you build the tunnel too to get out.
Yeah, with the tunnel, right? And I have ways into these companies. You know, obviously I'm okay, but I'm not that okay.
Right.
This company is one of the #1 construction companies in Colombia. If it's with you, let's just do the paperwork. Let's do the alliance and whatever you need. Whatever you need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about projects that are $500, $700 million. Legit. No crooked shit.
No crooked shit.
Legit.
Let's not fuck it up.
When you got somebody backing you up like that, I'm like, I still can't believe it. I got off the phone a little while ago. I can't believe it. You know, I got a couple meetings tomorrow, the day after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow. I'm like, and what happened with that? Your word, you're straight, you're correct. You need numbers, your numbers are right there. Hey, how much is this? How much is that? What did we spend here? You stutter?
Yeah, you're fucked.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? Right here, near the books, open up. You know what I'm saying? And let's do the alliance. Let's sign paper. They said, no, whatever he said, no. I told them, no. Let's do the paperwork.
Right.
Once the paperwork is done, we'll open up an account where we both sign and let's go. If not, I'm not doing anything.
None of this fucking word shit over there.
No, fuck that. That shit don't work anymore.
No.
That does not work anymore. So, you know, and then that part I like I said, I repeat it again. You know, Sammy, he seems to be a straight guy.
Yeah, you know, people probably think that all we do is bash those two motherfuckers. Well, we only really do bash them, but they're
We just catch on to
uh,
what's not.
what's that?
We just catch on to what's not right.
Yeah. Listen, a lot of people, a lot of people probably don't even see what we see. You just can't. You can't because you're not. You didn't live the life, and you see when they talk shit, you're like, hold on, motherfucker. You can see right through it. Average person probably, oh, okay, yeah, wait a minute, because you see the comments. I never thought of it like that. I never thought of it like that. Well, it's fucking pretty easy for us. Exactly. But that being said, Mike and Sammy, I wouldn't want either one of them to disappear.
No,
I like, I mean, even when I mean disappear, I mean quit YouTube or anything like that. No.
Yeah, they have their positives.
Yeah, they have their positives. I like to fuck with the negatives because there's no fun fucking with the positive, There's no fun doing that. We're basically just breaking balls.
Exactly.
I think we're probably a little harder on Mike because of the church thing. The church thing's got him. That's a moral standard there. You can't lie and be in the church. You can't do that.
Can't do a lot of things and be in church.
Even the tiniest little lie is no good when you're up there. Yeah. Had he lied just in the past, and then now he's telling, that's okay, but he's like getting on there and he's lying every day, except the last two videos. He hasn't.
Right.
Yeah. He hasn't. So no.
Oh man.
We need the Mikes, we need the Sammys. Yeah, some of these guys we don't need.
Right.
Like the fucking Romaldi dude. I mean,
we should start saying a couple lies here and there to see what happens.
Listen, we lie all the time because we can't tell the truth. Me and you can't tell the truth 100%.
I knew you were going to answer that. See how I know your ass?
Fucking lie all the time. We have to. If we told the fucking truth, we'd be gone.
Oh my God. This is good. Listen, we got homework for you guys.
Oh, wow.
You want to do the honors or should I?
Yeah, you do it. You set the whole thing up.
Okay. We figured out a way to give the trip away. Okay.
Hold on. This was Carlos's idea, so I don't want it. All emails go to him.
Both of us. We're in this shit together. See, now you leave me out. You leave me by myself. Nah, we're doing it. We figured out a way to give the trip away. Okay. Within the past, I think four or five videos that we've posted. 5 videos that we've posted. Okay. Maybe this one, we don't know. Anthony and I have talked in codes about something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever figures out my message to Anthony or Anthony's message to me wins the trip.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Do you want to give them?
No. Our hint, it's within the last 5 videos. We're not gonna make them go from the beginning.
Okay.
Within the last 5 videos and maybe this one.
All right. So what they have to do is they have to figure out what we were talking about between the two of us.
Identify it and it's got to be the exact message. We have the message already screenshot.
Well, we have but that's this message. There's no way to interpret it any other way. I know that. Exactly. There's really so we know.
And we're gonna the answers will be on the comments, in the comment section. Like that, we know when you answered and who answered it first and who got the correct one.
Don't send us an email because it won't be fair when it goes to the winner.
Got to be in the comments.
Only I can see the emails. So if you put if you put your answer in the comments, the first one who comes up. Now, what if someone's close?
No, got to be exact.
But I mean, do we tell them you're close? Because
we'll do this. We'll do warm, hot, cold, warm, hot, cold, warm.
Okay.
Hot. We'll do something like that.
Cold means you're gone, not even close. Hot means you're close. I mean, you're really hot. Warm is you're in the right area. Cold means fucking do a U-turn.
Exactly.
All right. So in the last 5 videos, me and Carlos spoke about something. You got to figure out what we were talking about and then put it in the comment on where they're going to put the comment. What video? This video.
When whoever we're gonna
no, because we got to look at every fucking comment on all the other videos.
So so put it on this video. Yeah,
this way we only have
since we're announcing it now.
Do it on, comment on this video. So like that
Don't
we
comment
just,
anywhere else.
exactly.
And be careful. Don't, if you think you know half of it, don't put the answer down, because you're just going to give someone else the opportunity to break the other half of the code. Right?
This was good.
You follow me? If you think you
yeah.
know half the answer and you think
Yeah,
you're warm, but
don't put it out there.
you know you're not 100%, keep your mouth shut and just start thinking.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. You just got to think like a criminal for once. Now, this was his idea. I think it's a little tricky, but I think it can be done. There's a few people that I already know that have been sending me shit. When me and you said something really quick, they sent the comment and they go, oh, pop, pop, pop. And I was like, okay. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, let's see if they figure this one out. If they figure this one out, shit, hats out to you.
Okay, so now, question. Okay, yeah, we'll cover the whole thing. It doesn't matter where they're coming from.
Well, we'll cover from the States over here.
States over here. What if someone breaks the code and they're in England?
Well, yeah, that's another one.
Fuck it. We'll cover it wherever it's from.
Okay, we'll cover it. Yeah.
We'll cover it from wherever it's fun. So you guys don't have to come out of pocket for nothing.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
What was I going to say? That's about it, right?
Yeah. That's on the trip thing. Yeah.
Oh, when? For what trip?
Oh, depending when we get the answer. If we get the answer and if we have enough time for the April trip, we'll do it on the April trip. If not, it'll be on the next ones. You know, we'll time it. We'll time it and we'll see, you know, because obviously if they do win, they got to see when they're available and stuff like that. So we'll take it from there, you know?
All right. That sounds like a
okay.
plan.
So that's good. I was excited. I was waiting. I couldn't wait to give out this news.
Look at you. Your legs are bouncing. Your fucking computer's bouncing and shit. You like that one, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Listen, you're going to have people
like to do
for a free trip. So everyone knows this is for a free trip to Colombia, because for the first time watchers, viewers, me and Carlos have a thing. We got groups of people coming to Colombia. The first trip is February, 25th, right? February 25th. Yeah. There's 5 people going on that one. Then the second one is in April. We already got 7 or 8. And we gotta send out that PDF. Don't forget.
Yeah.
And we're giving away a free trip to someone who can figure out what the code was that we were talking about. And that's a free trip to Colombia with me and Carlos, 5 days. And it's going to be the best 5 days of your life.
Oh yeah, we'll make sure of that. Okay.
Oh yeah. That fucking cat's eyeballing me from the top stairs. Son of a bitch.
He wants to go play, do the wooden dummy with you and shit.
That motherfucker. Here he comes. All right, brother.
All right, Bubba.
And then we'll talk about that other thing I was telling you about last night. I wrote down some stuff.
Yeah. Let's see what we do.
That could be great. All right, brother.
Beautiful. All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.